Welcome to East Asia. East Asia is a very diverse region. It consists of China, the capital being Beijing, Japan, the capital being Tokyo, North Korea, the capital being Pyongyang, South Korea, the capital being Seoul, Taiwan, the capital being Taipei, Mongolia, the capital being Ulaanbaatar, and many more. East Asia's most popular physical landmarks are the Ural Mountains, Thar Desert, Himalaya Mountains, Gobi Desert, and many more. The Great Wall of China is one of the most important landforms in East Asia. It is a series of forts made of stone, brick, tamped earth, wood, and other materials. It stretches approximately 8,851.8 kilometers from East to West Asia. The Great Wall of China was built for purpose to keep the Mongolians from invading China. Another major landmark that consists of East Asia are the Buddha statues, the Great Genghis Khan statues, the Grand Palace, and Taj Mahal. Now over here, we're going to head over to East Asia's governments. China is a communist country, which is the most strict country, mainly for its laws like the one-child policy. Japan is a constitutional monarchy where the power of the emperor is limited. He is regulated primarily to ceremonial duties. North Korea is more of a dictator country. South Korea is a democracy country, like the US. Mongolia is also a communist country. And finally, Taiwan is a republican country, like China. East Asian languages are based on Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. East Asian religions include Islam, Buddhism, Confucianism, Hinduism, and Taoism. The social structure of East Asia are defined by the religious groups. Female labor rates are higher than men labor rates in East Asia. There is segregation between men and women for work, education, and money. There is a policy in China that is called the one-child policy. The one-child policy is a population control policy in China. People in the region of East Asia take education very seriously. Art in East Asia consists of Chinese art, Japanese art, Korean art, and it may also include Tibetan art and Vietnamese art. The majority of the region is very traditional with their music, art, literature, and fashions. In East Asia, you will find something called dynasties. Dynasties is a sequence of rulers considered as members of the same family. The Chinese
now we are going to talk about the history of East Asia, more specifically three events that pertain to U.S. history.
The Boxer Rebellion
in 1941, Pearl Harbor happened.
Anti-Christian movement
Pearl Harbor was the day that the Empire of Japan attacked the United States naval base in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. The attack was preventive, intended to stop the U.S. Pacific Fleet from interfering with Japanese Southeast Asia campaign against overseas allies, some of which were U.S. allies. This initiated U.S. involvement in World War II and later the bombing of 2 Japanese cities. The Korean War was a war between the north section and south section of Korea in 1950. It was over the situation of communism spreading. North Korea was becoming influenced by the idea of communism and for it to spread all over the world. South Korea has a democracy and didn't want the spread of communism, and neither did the U.S. The U.S. stopped communism from spreading in North Korea and left Korea divided into South and North. In 1959, the first Asian American U.S. Senator, Hiram Fong, became the first Asian American to be elected to the U.S. Senate. East Asia exports goods to the U.S., Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, and Germany. They import things from Japan, South Korea, the U.S., Germany, and Australia. Their exports include electrical and other machinery, including data processing equipment, apparel, radio, telephone handsets, textiles, and integrated circuits. Their imports include electrical and other machinery, oil and mineral fuels, capital and medical equipment, metal ores, and motor vehicles. China and North Korea are both developing countries. Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan are 3 developed countries in East Asia.
Communism is a system where a single person or a group of people have all the power in the country. The samurai were warriors emerged as an elite force in Japan's provinces. The shogun was the literal military commander or general.